Hi all. So for this coming year, Maud, Valiant Leader, will continue as a co-lead, and Rihanna Burnett will be our communications liaison, and Noah will also be stepping up for co-leadership. A lot of our goals for this year are going to follow our goals from last year, kind of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Energy, we've been really happy with what we were able to do the year before in terms of case study development, and the Come Rain or Shine podcast has been really awesome. So just trying to continue developing those products that we know how to do. So those goals continue of facilitating that peer-to-peer learning and knowledge exchange, capturing and then providing documentation of adaptation, mitigation, and resilience strategies, including lessons learned through case studies, podcasts, and videos. One thing we were talking about is what we want those case studies and those products to focus on this coming year. Again, drought adaptation, really big umbrella. So where do we work within that? And to Rebecca's presentation earlier, thinking about, all right, if we already know what some of the needs people have identified are, then how can we work from those? So one idea was to work from the needs that we identified yesterday and to start kind of honing in on what kind of case studies the Drought Learning Network wants to see developed this coming year. So hopefully the case studies we develop this year will echo some of those things that were already brought up yesterday. Setting the goal, this is kind of a mix of goals and activities. So hoping to produce at least 4 case studies. We had a goal last year that we didn't quite meet of having one focused in Hawaii, but we're hoping I think we can actually do that goal this year for sure, particularly after the cool stuff that we heard about during this meeting. And then, continuing to just think of ideas of how to gauge kind of case study and this product awareness within the Drought Learning Network, how folks are sharing that with their partners and making sure that, folks are aware of these communication products and, spreading them widely because they're only useful if people are reading them and taking in those lessons learned from them. I think finally bringing in and growing paid student writer capacity through our partners is really, really key to our process. Paid students, if possible, is really important to us, particularly in providing opportunities for a whole diversity of students from a variety of backgrounds. Sometimes the unpaid internships can be really inaccessible for folks who need that payment, particularly when they're students. So that's something that's really important to us. And thinking about how we can kind of strengthen and grow the channels for how we get student interns through the Drought Learning Network, whether NDMC, which we did this past year, which was really successful, or the rest of our partnerships. So as always, the plug is if you have folks or student writer capacity, folks you think who'd be interested in learning scientific grading, participating in the case study process is usually a great way to do so.